1969, Richard Nixon becomes the 37th president, Vietnam divides the nation, the Beatles break up, Woodstock rocks, children flock to Sesame Street, and man lands on the moon. How did they do it? Well, with technology invented at the MIT Instrumentation Lab, led by Charles Stark Draper, father of inertial navigation. Against all odds, Doc, as his team of engineers called him, answered JFK's challenge.
Before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
Today, the Draper legacy lives on in Technology Square, Cambridge. As an independent nonprofit corporation, Director of Space Systems Seamus Toohey is working on sending man and woman back to the moon.
For NASA, we're doing a lot of work in human space, whether it's supporting the space station by delivering cargo or crew, or for the new lunar campaign where we're returning astronauts to the moon, landing by 2024. And our primary responsibility on Apollo and to this day is in developing guidance systems, navigation systems, and control systems.
Where once navigators labored to calculate by hand, now the Apollo navigator can turn such chores over to a high-speed digital computer.
And we still continue to use that technology to this day for the newer vehicles that are called the Space Launch System, Orion, and Artemis, the lander. What's different now from what we did back then? Back then we depended on the astronauts to do navigation. Armstrong and Aldrin on the first flight, a lot of what they did was looking out the windows and using their eyes to determine where you wanted to land.
Today, think autonomous car.
There's always a human there for the crew, but the human has a lot of the tasking done for it. We're trying to decrease the workload on the astronauts for the next lunar landing.
To celebrate the first landing, Draper is inviting the public to visit its space age atrium to view interactive exhibits and learn about the people and machines behind the historic mission.
We're really trying to evoke the spirit of the 1960s and 1970s around all of the events that we're doing, because we are celebrating that time period. We're celebrating the work that went on during that time period, but also trying to inspire the next generation of engineers and leaders going forward.
Alan Campbell is that next generation, inspired, he says, by Apollo 13, the movie.
Watching the engineers in the background, that made me really want to become an engineer and help try to solve those problems in the future.
I came right out of MIT, right to the lab, just seamless. Didn't have to learn anything.
Peter Kachmar's half-century-plus career at Draper began in the early Apollo years.
We were dedicated to a team, and everybody has a role to play.
Kachmar's role, Lunar Orbit Rendezvous.
It was quite important because the decision was made to go to the moon using the lunar rendezvous concept. One stays in orbit, they land, but now they got to come back together. And so you have to make sure, obviously, that that system works.
The Eagle has landed.
On July 20th, 1969, Kachmar and his colleagues were on standby in Cambridge watching. If Houston had a problem, they were the backup.
We were all in that room. It was secure, so if something did happen, they could contain it and say, okay, what do we do to fix it? And as soon as they blasted off from the moon, everybody left, except Gene Muller, who I worked with, and myself. And we're saying, where are you going? This is the hard part now. They got to get back together again.
I'm Kim Slater. I lead space innovations here at Draper. I was working for NASA, working on space station research before this. I left the space station community because I realized the small satellite market was growing. Now there are thousands of small satellites that look kind of like this, that are orbiting space right now. Many of them have cameras pointing back at Earth, so much of what's happening in space is really focused on life on Earth. How can we do things better here? We think this is small, but we can deploy hundreds of tiny things called chipsats from something like this. They're smaller than a credit card, and they each fly themselves. Someday somebody will be looking at this and say, God, you know, satellites used to be this big, and now they're the size of a nickel.
I think Doc would really be taken by how we've been able to spread out into not only human spaceflight, but commercial systems and military systems. I think he would still recognize a lot of Draper since he was here.
Draper's Hack the Moon Live exhibit free, open to the public only a few more weeks, so it closes up at the beginning of October.
Yeah, and among the exhibits is an opportunity to experience a lunar landing simulator, the final descent, 100 seconds. Now, one of the employees working at the space program at Draper's MIT Instrumentation Lab, the mother of our very own Maria Stefanos.
So proud. Both of them, actually.
Yes.
Well, it was the fender bender that launched the moon.